Hello friends, if you're new here, my name is Kathy. I am a full-time eBay and Poshmark reseller, and I'm going to show you what I'm shipping out here today. The first thing, this is a new to me brand, meaning I've never heard of it before, but it was an interesting tag, so I decided I would take a chance. I did find these at the Goodwill bins, meaning I paid $1.89 per pound, so something like a pair of pants cost me about $3 out of pocket. These sold for $31.20 on eBay. Would definitely pick those up again based on how quickly they sold. Next up, also from the Goodwill bins, this is a pair of soft surroundings jeans. They're pretty cool. They have some beadwork on them. This pair sold for $24.96. This Soma bra is also from the Goodwill bins. It is new at tag, but when I went to list it, I noticed it had a little bit of a stain on it. So I listed it lower than I normally would have, and it ended up selling for $12. So not too bad. Something like this is only about 50 cents bins weight. This Chaps flannel is also from the bins. This took a while to sell, although it makes sense that it's kind of selling now. It's a little bit of a holiday plaid. So it sold for $12 though, so not too bad. All right. This also took a while to sell, so once stuff hasn't sold in over 90 days, I usually start dropping the prices or putting a sale on them, like a higher price percent off, like 40%. So this Mountain Khakis vest ended up selling for $11.52. I did get it from the bins though. This item sold quickly. The brand is Skims. I love selling Skims. I purchased this off of a Whatnot auction last week. I probably have about $5 to $8 into it, and it sold for $31 on Poshmark. This is an Eddie Bauer fleece vest. It is from the bins. This one sold for $10.80. When I went to list it, I noticed one of the little thingies that like kind of cinches it at the bottom was broken, so I had to note that in the listing. So usually when I'm selling a flawed item, I price it a little bit lower. I want to move it quickly. I don't want to be stuck with it forever. I just mostly want to get my cost of goods back, which I did, plus a few dollars profit on this one. Okay. This is another bra. This one is the brand Bali from the bins. This one sold for $17.60. Another bra. I do love selling bras. This is the brand Honey Love. This I purchased at a regular Goodwill recently for $5.99, and it sold for $35.28 in just about a week. So love Honey Love. This was a super interesting find. I found this at the Goodwill bins, and the brand is Super X. I'd never heard of that. You know, this type of hoodie thing just like looked interesting to me. So I looked it up. I noticed this one doesn't have anything about Marvel on it, but most of these Super X were Marvel related. So I think this is Wolverine. Anyways, it ended up selling for $40. Somebody offered me. I did list it pretty high. I think at like 80, but someone offered 40. I just accepted. It's a size small and it does have a flaw on it. So I thought that was great. Again, bins weight, I paid about $2 to $3 for this. So, this is a pair of Curve Appeal jeans. I bought these at the Goodwill bins only because they were new with tag. This is not a brand I would generally pick up, but it sold in just a day or two for $19.20. So that's not too bad. These Keens are from a regular Goodwill. These ones I did pay $12.99 for, but they sold for $50. So I think that was well worth my cost of goods there. And last thing is a bundle going out to Cassie. Shout out Cassie, thank you. The brand is Max and Mia. I did find both of these pieces at the bins, and she bundled them on Poshmark, and it came out to $25.20. So that is all I have going out today. I'm going to get upstairs, pack these up, and take them to the post office, and I will catch up with you guys in the next video. Bye, friends.